Today's session is universal laws debunking myths. Now, we already know there's a spiritual change. We've talked about that several times. But this week, I had several people to ask me this question. Within the past week or so, 10 days, people will ask me, well, Diva, I had some stuff stolen from me. And I ain't never stole nothing from nobody. Now, where is this coming from, right? This is coming from the fact that we speak on when you put out an energy, it must come back. And if you're receiving an energy, it is because you put the energy out. So this leads us into universal laws. And one of the issues is that we have not been taught universal laws. You hear things all the time. Whatever goes around comes around. As is within, so is without. And you're hearing these things, you're not recognizing that these are laws. You hear people say, well, karma is a bee. Well, karma is not a bee. You the bee. All right? Because what happens is that karma is a universal principle whereby if you put an energy out, it must come back. That's what karma deals with. That's what universal laws deal with. So the first thing I want to get into when we're discussing these laws is the hierarchy of laws. I need to go into this because I heard a comment being said by this preacher, and I've heard this comment before when we're talking about universal laws. They have no respect, these people in church, or, and I don't want to diss people. I don't want to be dissing people in church, but the problem is that people do not have an understanding of how this dimension works. And so in order to explain that and deal with these myths about universal laws, it's a lack of knowledge about how they work. So please pay attention because I'm going through this. So we have the hierarchy of laws. And at the top, you'll see the first law is the universal laws. These may also be called cosmic laws. And let's understand what they deal with. They deal with whatever energy you put out must come back. That's the main principle. It's dealing with energies. Whatever energy you put out, it must come back by law. And one of the things I have to explain about the universe is that the universe only seeks balance. That's it. The universe only seeks balance. She doesn't care about what your granddaddy lived. She doesn't care about your skin color, what your Y chromosome or X chromosome. She's not caring about how much money you make. Only thing the universe seeks is balance. First of all, they're not even understanding energies, where they come from, how this dimension works. So please pay attention because people have been asking me some questions because they think there are victims. I know I'm going to step on some toes. I want y'all to know I love you. All of you, I love you. But there are no victims. There are no victims. None. No, not the baby. I'm going to get into all of that. So when there is an energy coming to you, and then you say to me, well, somebody stole something from me, but I ain't never. I already know. I already know because I know universal laws and how the universe works. All right. So we're looking at the hierarchy of law here, and it's clear that the universal laws are on top. I need to go into this because natural laws deal with the nature and the ways of objects that show up in this third dimension. Objects and beings that show up in this third dimension. That's what nature deal with, or natural laws deal with. They also deal with the fact that we live in abundance. Nature says we live in abundance. So if you plant a seed, nature's going to give you many back. But if you're not planting a seed, then you can't reap anything. If you don't sow, you can't reap. So if you sow laziness and lackadaisical and failure to prepare for the future, if that's how you operate and that's what your energies are, then the universe can't return to you. Or let me rephrase that. That's all the universe is going to return to you. All right? If you put nothing out, then you get nothing. And so the thing is, when you put a negative energy out, you get a negative energy back. Likewise, you put a positive energy out, you get a positive energy back. That's just how the universe works. She only seeks balance. And that's the natural laws. All they're going to do is reflect, for lack of a better term, because I don't want to say reflect because that's the opposite. But what natural laws do, and I like to use the term mimic, but people don't understand that term, but they're just doing the exact same thing that the universal laws say. So when you get that understanding about nature and how it operates, then you're going to start to recognize how you need to start walking in this third dimension and get nature and the universe to work with you. Remember to keep that bell on for notifications. Follow UNA Republic for more great information.